Welcome back to another cooking video. It's been a while and I'm in a slightly different kitchen because we are in Japan now. And obviously I've been just trying to keep going with somewhat healthy meals, and I've realized in the supermarkets that some of the ingredients that I usually use are not too affordable here. They're quite expensive. I'm talking about those, I guess, more Western things like, cottage cheese and stuff like that. So today's challenge is to cook 3 meals with ingredients that are affordable in Japanese supermarkets, so easy to get in Japan. And I am by no means an expert at those dishes. Some of them, it's even my first time cooking them. So yeah, we are just going to try and cook the 3 meals and hopefully they turn out good. First meal is going to be Soboro don. Then we have Agedashi Tofu and also Salmon Takikomi Gohan. Let's start off with the first one, which is Soboro don. Sweet savory ground chicken and scrambled eggs on top of a bowl of steaming hot rice. Doesn't that sound like such a comfort food already? This dish is prepared in no time, and the best part? It's pretty customizable and high protein thanks to the chicken and the eggs. Start off by frying your ground chicken in a pan and at the same time prepare whatever veggie of your choice. I went for peas this time since my inspiration picture had peas. For the sauce, just combine grated ginger, sake, mirin, soy sauce and sugar or any sweetener of your choice. I always use monk fruit. Make sure the chicken is cooked through, add the sauce and stir it together. For the scrambled egg, I just use a little bit of salt and sweetener to season, and then you just scramble the eggs to your liking and that's it. Add your chicken, eggs and veggies on top of some fresh rice and top it off with pickled ginger, or if you can't get that, anything that's pickled and or is a little bit sour for a subtle kick. Let's try a bite. Tastes very homey. No? I love this. How would you rate this as a Japanese person?
11. It's like my childhood flavor. You would bring this as a lunchbox bento and then go on a school trip.
Approved. Let's move on to the second recipe. Start by preparing the broth for the tofu, combining dashi, mirin and soy sauce. I recommend using medium or firm tofu for this. In Japan, even what they call firm tofu is still very soft to me, so I have to be very delicate with this one. Cut it into pieces and cover with cornstarch seasoned with some salt. I always use the leftover cornstarch on the plate to dust the top of the tofu directly in the pan. Fry the tofu with a good amount of oil, or you could also air fry of course until nice and golden crispy. In the meantime, you can prepare the toppings. I grated some radish and cut some spring onions. Once the tofu is cooked, assemble in a bowl, pour the broth on top and finish off with your toppings. If you can get it, I highly recommend bonito flakes. They give this dish such a nice umami savory flavor. Serve this with a side salad and a bowl of rice and you have a complete meal. Crunchy.
I feel like you cook much better than most of the Japanese girls around this age. Like Japanese food.
Aww. Good thing I got that on camera. Okay, moving on to the third meal for today, which is done mostly by just a rice cooker. Start by lightly salting and frying the salmon in a pan. For the rice, I like to use brown rice and then add a cup of this zakoku, which is a blend of various grains, seeds and legumes, just to up the nutrition a bit more. According to my boyfriend, it's very popular for Japanese people to use. For seasoning, add some dashi and soy sauce directly into the rice. Mushrooms and corn go really well with this mixed rice, but you can of course switch out the veggies with whatever you prefer. Since I'm in Japan, I love to use shimeji mushrooms. Okay, the next step is very important. If you intend to serve this to kids, then do this very thoroughly. You basically want to shred the salmon and remove all the bones. Remove the skin and go through the salmon a couple of times. Somehow there are always more little bones hiding somewhere. Then you just place the salmon on top of the rice and veggies, and don't forget about the skin. It gives the rice really good flavor. If your rice cooker has the mixed rice function, use that, otherwise the normal setting will work as well. Once it's done, mix it up and serve in a bowl. I top off mine with sriracha and spring onion, and I heard a little bit of butter would be nice too, so I'll try that next time for sure. And that's it, another easy meal prepared in no time. On to our third dish today, let's see. It looks really good. Wow, this has so much more flavor than I thought, and that just alone from the rice cooker, that's incredible.
Flavorful.
Right? Even with only the rice cooker. Which
Yeah.
one of the dishes did you like the most?
I think I like this one.
Right.
And also the Agedashi Tofu was
Yeah?
really good.
Okay.
A little crunchy.
I have to say I'm kind of impressed by my own cooking skills. All of these recipes were really quick and easy to do, so you can definitely also recreate those at home. If you want to try any of these recipes, I highly recommend you to try the salmon Takikomi Gohan. You could do it with any protein, maybe just to make sure, like with chicken and stuff, you should cook it a bit before, like fry it in a pan like I did with the salmon. But other than that, really easy, and it comes out so flavorful with such low effort. That's crazy to me. Obviously, I like to top it off with sriracha at the end and maybe spring onions, but still very easy. If you want something more light, I recommend Agedashi Tofu. Tofu feels light anyways, and then with this broth and the radish, it feels very refreshing. A good summer dish. Let me know in the comments if you try any of these recipes and how it goes for you. See you next time. Bye!